Everyone, let's go over another automation, which is for immigration lawyers who are trying to like process like visa applications for their clients, and they're paying like paralegals and other people to like fill out all this like client information into like documents that look like this, right? So you to apply for a visa, they need to like fill out what's your name, what's your middle name, what's the company, what's all this. They have it in like their database and storage and stuff, but they need to put on the document, and that takes a lot of time. But if you guys are programmers, or if you know stuff about programming, you would know that like, because these fields are all like kind of predefined. One, just download it from the government website, and you like can just tell a computer to just, hey, please put this person's information inside of here. Not complicated at all. And I want to demo this actually right now, where we're gonna see this, where I've got like this kind of field here. Last thing was like 355, and so we're just gonna run this script that I made, vibe coded by the way, and we're just gonna run it, and then we're gonna go here, look at this pre-completed form, open it up, and see that like now this person has some information. We got Tech Innovations LLC 1234 Silicon Valley, some fake thing, San Jose, California. Like we actually filled out a lot of the pages that had like stuff that we needed. Now it's not perfect. Again, I built this very, very quickly, but I want to go into how did I build this, and like what extensions do I need to make just to actually have this like working perfectly well, because already like I think we saved a good amount of time for the person, right? Like maybe half. So you want to put in half, and instead you can just go through and check and make sure everything's good. So let's go into how this is made. Now this is not AI. No AI was involved in this, in the making of this, except for actually me developing it, just coding like AI code. But first thing like that we're going to go through, and by the way too, okay, I want to mention this too, which is that one, there's so many things that can be automated. It's not just this, it's not just these forms. There are a ton of other things, and I need you to understand that it's not just this. It doesn't just stop here. There's a ton of like time that's being wasted because just people don't know like the programming kind of stuff, and there's also like just a lot of money in doing it, or just a lot of money in saving it and saving time doing it. So I think it's important. So anyways, that's why we're making this video, is so that I can show you guys. One, if you're a programmer, you can actually just build this. Like it took me 30 minutes to do this, which I'm going to describe out to you guys how I actually took it, or how I did it. It took me 30 minutes to do this. And then like if I spent maybe another 2 hours on it, maybe another 10 hours, like not even like a full work week, 10 hours out of a 40-hour work week, I would have something that I could say, hey guys, like you want to check this out? Or maybe you make it into a SaaS product. Maybe you say, hey, I'm going to charge you $5 a month for this, or like $50 a month for this. And now they can run it into their business or whatever. Or if you're an immigration lawyer, maybe you say, hey, like let's use something like this because let's save 10 hours or 2 hours or whatever of work, per month, and actually focus on the things that matter. That's going to get us more business, and they're going to make us more money, and then everyone wins. So big thing here is that we need to like, for this problem, we have like this I-129, and we need to fill out these forms. Well, we're going to be collecting client information, right? I don't know, through any kind of form, doesn't matter. It could be Google Forms, could be type form, could be whatever. We're going to collect their information. Once we do that, we're going to store it. We're going to create some kind of server, or we're going to use Make, or we're going to use Zapier, and this is going to have their company name, email, intent, stuff like that. And we're just going to either one, build the PDF right then and there, or if we have like custom information, we can actually dig into like our personal database, and we can actually just start pulling out that information. So this could be Google Drive. You have like your information in, but like what we need to do is we need to take the info, store it into our Google Drives, and then, or whatever, just whatever data store. It could be a database, doesn't matter, AWS S3, whatever. But and then what we need to do is call another function that's going to say, hey, let's make a PDF, and it's going to start pulling in company name, blah 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 blah, and it's going to create the PDF. And the real kind of like way that you can kind of see this play out is that this is how I built it. And the real way that you could like see this play out is like, this is how I built it, right? So like we've got I have a PDF for my I-129. I want to use Python tool to read it, all the predefined fields, and so we're using Python to code this because Python's really great just at building at coding. It's simple. It has a ton of libraries, especially for like the AI field. So anytime, just use Python. I would say for AI automation stuff, it's just good. Like not the best, but it gets the job done, and for small use cases too. And so we want to use a Python tool, read all the predefined fields, start filling out the information, and then you just want to ask a question. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, you could totally do that. Okay, cool. Here's how. Oh, let's use these then. And so the second thing here is that like I want to create some dummy data that I can use to place this. So I just asked it, first generate me a test document that I can use for filling I-129. Don't know why, but it named the person Patel Kumar from India, 1985. It also said that this was a software engineering company and they want to extend their H-1B visa, I guess. I don't know any of this stuff, but it generated it. I don't know. It generated this is what it gave me, T3 chat from Claude. And so now that I have this info, like I've got some dummy info, and this is going to be part 1, right? Which is that we collect the data, we store it. Well, now we just take this data that we stored, that, this could be on Google Drive, it could be whatever. We could map it. We could take the Google Drive and convert it into this format. Doesn't matter. Just convert the data. Now we can just make the PDF. And so for making the PDF, what I did is I just went ahead here into Claude Code. And so I have several videos talking about Claude Code and why I love it. And it's because it can do this stuff in like 30 minutes for me. And so I just tell it. Ooh, looks like I deleted it. What I told it. Basically what I told it was that I have a JSON file. It's called this. I have a I-129 and I want you to add all the fields into this I-129, right? So if it says part 1 and my thing says part 1, go ahead and add it, right? If it says part 1, then add it. If it says part 1, part 2, then add this. If it says part 2, part 1, right? Like add it. And I just have it. I tell Claude to do that just in English, just as I told you right here. You could copy the caption, put it there. Once I did that, it started spinning it up. Some things were wrong. I said, hey, that's wrong. Can you try it again? Hey, that's wrong. Can you try it again? Which you actually may see here. If we actually go up here, the only fields worked with state was set to CA. The rest of the fields are blank. So it's like, okay, cool. I'll try it again. Then just try it again and try it again. And this, again, I will kind of went fast through this because I need to make more videos, but like, this is it. And like this, it filled out 38 fields, but there's more info that's missing. And so like now I just need to like debug that. Now, I'm really busy. I got other stuff to do. So this is not, most likely this is not going to be my journey. But I think this is very useful. I think it saves a lot of time. And I think that this is something that a lot of people are going to want. So I would say like, hey man, like build it out. If someone builds this out within a week, or again, just vibe coding, whatever. But if someone builds this out, I mean, I can connect you with a lawyer for sure. And you can have like a job if you want, like, if this is something that you can actually do. Yeah. And if you are a lawyer and you would actually pay me for doing this, because I mean, for me, I actually need to be paid. But like if you're unemployed, if you're a college student or something, you want job experience, you can build this out and say, hey, I worked for a law firm. I was a software engineer for them. And I just like coded up this automation for them in Python. I have Python experience. That's very, very compelling as opposed to I built to-do list. But anyways, if you're a lawyer and you do happen to want like an automation build or something, I could build it out for money. Could talk about it. There are other ways that you can automate stuff. But anyways, that is that. So see you guys in another video, and hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully it's good, right? Like hopefully that you understand that like, yes, this only works like for some of it, but like you just need to get the fields and the names of the fields and just make sure they're matching. Like that's all we're doing here. And then the second part is that we need to actually collect the data and store it properly, which is another question, but this is that's that. So I'll see you guys in another video, and hopefully you like this kind of design. One idea that I've had is also I could maybe even deep dive into this, so we can just go super, super deep, and then we can actually just start talking about like what are the ways you can actually get people's form data and all that kind of stuff. And we can even take this from a system design perspective and say, let's say this is a law firm. This law firm has, 1,000 people. So we don't have just one client, but we've got like just tons and tons and tons and tons of volume. And how would we handle the server load, and how would we do like as a system design interview, which is, it's another thing I could do. But again, this is just a reward example. Like I'm going to finish this for the person. I'm going to build out something super basic, but if somebody wants to actually build out something good and they actually want to work on it, you can message me or you can leave a comment below and I'll set you up if you actually build it and I actually see that it works. Because I don't, or if I trust you, if I've seen you do development work again or before or something. But cool. See you guys, and peace.